My name is Marquita Atkins Woods. I'm the founder and executive director of Destination Innovation, Inc. And in this space, we're talking about our program, Cure Violence ICT. Cure Violence is an evidence-based initiative that understands that gun violence is a public health crisis. With Cure Violence ICT, we are a collaboration with the city, Wichita State University, and the community that is working hard to get in front of the gun violence that's happening in our communities.
My name is Essex Sims. I am a violence interrupter with Cure Violence ICT. As a violence interrupter, my role is to identify and detect ongoing conflicts in the community and also on the spur conflicts, and then stepping in to mediate those conflicts. So my lived experience with gangs, I actually went to prison for 28 years. Was involved in some gang-related stuff, and a situation where someone was no longer with us, a case that I was involved in. And so that's part of my experience, man, going to prison for that long and bringing that experience home and being able to talk to young people about that experience and what it's like, and just to be able to relate to them that ultimately, if you continue to live this way, you make certain decisions and choices, like this is a possibility of where you can end up. When I share my experience of the time that I spent in prison, a lot of the reaction is shock. Like, they can't believe I spent that much time in prison. And a lot of times their response is, man, I can't imagine, or I would never want to go to prison, or I never want to end up in a situation where I'm gone for that long away from my family or my friends or anything like that. So we just that gives us a conversation. That opens the door for us to have a conversation. What are we doing to prevent that, or what do we need to do to prevent that? And so we can start opening up and having a dialogue about the choices and the changes that need to be made.
At DI, we have this saying that our stories are our sword and not our crutches. And we say that because we're not looking for people to feel sorry for us. What we want people to see is that despite what we went through, this is the outcome, and this is the work that we're doing to make lives better for others. And the reason why these stories resonate is because it's real.
With a program like Cure Violence, I think it would have saved a lot of our friends and loved ones that didn't know how to mediate conflicts. And with an open-minded person there to hear both sides, it usually helps with mediating conflicts that usually escalate to gun violence.
The advice I give to young people who are thinking about joining a gang or may already be in a gang is that it's not worth it. The end result is it's not worth it. The trauma and all the things that come with it is just detrimental, and it causes more pain and more hurt than they realize. So it's not what it's chalked up to be.
You don't want to never be the one that had to sit in the front row at a funeral. That's the worst seat in the house, so think about that before you put somebody else in that seat.
When people lack resources, they show that emotion in a different way. So with us being able to connect them to those resources, it gives them a sense of hope.
We want gun violence to end with us. Project We Deserve. We deserve healthy communities.
The space to grow up.
Food stability,
Adequate health care systems
that protect and not neglect us.
and an end to gun violence.